Έχει αποκαλέσει μαφία το Διεθνές Νομισματικό Ταμείο, παγκόσμιο τρομοκράτη τη Γερμανία, οικονομικό ολοκαύτωμα την κατάσταση στην Ελλάδα. Είναι ο ΜΑΞ ΚΑΜΖΕΡ, Αμερικανός οικονομικός αναλυτής με εκπομπές στα μεγαλύτερα τηλεοπτικά δίκτυα και πριν από όλα αυτά, πετυχημένος χρηματιστής στη Wall Street. Ο ΜΑΞ ΚΑΜΖΕΡ βρέθηκε για 48 ώρες στην Ελλάδα μαζί με το μεξικανό μεγιστάνα Hugo Salinas Price για να παρουσιάσουν την πρότασή τους για την έξοδο της χώρας από την κρίση, προτείνοντας ένα νέο νόμισμα. Αυτή η σκληρή φράση είναι μία από τις συνηθισμένες διατυπώσεις που χρησιμοποιεί ο κύριος ΚΑΜΖΕΡ για να περιγράψει την κατάσταση στην Ελλάδα αλλά και στην Ευρώπη. Δεν είναι τυχαίο που τον θεωρούν ριζοσπάστη και εμπριστή του λόγου.
I've said financial terrorism.
Yes.
I refer to it as a financial holocaust. They're impoverishing people in Greece so that they can get those assets for next to nothing. And this is exactly what's going on. And the politicians are at a loss to figure out what to do.
But we cannot blame everybody else for what has happened in this country. I mean, you cannot blame Germany if Greek people don't pay their taxes or if the government doesn't work.
Let me say that Goldman Sachs, they don't pay their taxes. Goldman Sachs last year paid less than 1% of their income in taxes. Wall Street banks don't pay their taxes. The high net worth individuals that are gleaning huge benefits from this don't pay their taxes. Most of the Fortune 500 companies in America don't pay taxes. The Greek people are mimicking the rulers who don't pay taxes, and they're being penalized for merely mimicking those people that are ruling over them. You know, Frederick Bastiat, famous economist from 150 years ago, said when there's looting at the top, you find looting at the bottom.
Ο ΜΑΞ ΚΑΜΖΕΡ συμπαρατάσσεται με τους υποστηρικτές της δραχμής.
Going back to the drachma would be a good idea. I'll tell you why. Because ultimately, at the end of this crisis, there will be a huge devaluation across the Eurozone and across the globe. And going back to something like the drachma would be in Greece's interest, because now finally they will have a chance to compete. Look at what happened to Iceland. Iceland economy collapsed, the krona collapsed, now their economy is growing.
Το ίδιο ακραίες είναι οι θέσεις του για το ρόλο της Γερμανίας.
Germany loves the fact that Greece is in trouble, Portugal is in trouble, Spain looks like they're in trouble because it keeps the euro cheap. If Germany wants Greece to remain in the euro to help them in their export business, then that's what's going to be the future. It's up to Germany. Germany runs this country now, as they do the entire eurozone.
And what will the United States do to all that?
The leadership in America, the leadership of Barack Obama, when you hear him talk, when he makes his speeches, he sounds like he's making some kind of speech from Disneyland, like as if he doesn't live in the real world. He doesn't understand that the U.S. is now an island of stability created by something that's completely unsustainable, that is the U.S. dollar, which is now being sold off by every country of size in the world. So the U.S. is the last to know, I would say. They're the cuckold husband. You know, the husband is always the last to know.
Μετά από αυτή την ανάλυση, όπου σύμφωνα με τον κύριο ΚΑΜΖΕΡ η Γερμανία είναι πηγή όλων των δεινών και οι Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες σε ρόλο άβουλου θεατή, ο γνωστός οικονομικός αναλυτής δηλώνει εξαιρετικά απαισιόδοξος για το μέλλον της Ελλάδας και της Ευρώπης.
It'll look similar to where it is today, except that Germany will have more influence. The problems in Greece will be worse. Spain will be now much worse in 3 years, and the crisis will be 3 years further along and in much worse shape. The new leadership in France they don't look particularly effective. They don't sound as though they understand what's really going on in terms of the global financial and banking system.
Η αφετηρία για μια νέα πορεία για την Ελλάδα θα πρέπει να είναι η επανάκτηση της εθνικής της κυριαρχίας, υποστηρίζει χαρακτηριστικά ο ΜΑΞ ΚΑΜΖΕΡ.
This is a real action of a terrorist organization. That is, their goal is to cause bodily harm, to cause hardship, to cause death and destruction. People in Greece now are dying as the result of this financial terrorism, which is premeditated, which is designed to bankrupt this country. And this leadership in this country is doing nothing about it. That's unconscionable. That's sick.